My name's Amber. I'm an international admissions counselor at Michigan State University, and I'm going to give you a brief overview of what Michigan State might have to offer you. Michigan State's a public university in the U.S. state of Michigan, and we're considered pretty large in the United States. We've got just under 50,000 students, and of that 50,000, around 40,000 are undergraduate students. And so that's the majority of our population. We're really focusing on serving those students those first 4 years of college to help make sure they can be successful in that next step. And that should be a student probably a little bit like you. When you come to our campus, you're very lucky because you get to join a very broad, diverse group of students. Diverse in terms of where they come from, all 50 states and over 140 countries, but also diverse in terms of what they're interested in. Michigan State's incredibly fortunate to have over 200 different academic programs. So you could study anything from engineering to entrepreneurship. Maybe you're someone who's more interested in something like business. We've got a wonderful Broad College of Business, and we've got a lot of really great programs that you might not necessarily expect to see. So for example, we just started a video game design major, which is so exciting. We've got an interior design program. We even have a packaging major. Who even knew that existed? Those are the types of things you can do as a Spartan. Now, your experience isn't just academic. It's also going to go beyond academics into everything else campus has to offer. And Michigan State is considered to be one of the more involved universities in the United States. And so our students tend to do a lot outside of the classroom, whether that's undergraduate research, which you can start as soon as your freshman year, a study abroad program. The world is your oyster. Just because you're studying abroad in the US doesn't mean you can't do it again. And we have funding to make the cost of studying abroad very similar to staying here on campus, or it could be getting involved in one of our many student organizations. Your options are really limitless. And I think that the variety of options and things you can do is what made people so passionate about being a Spartan. People like our 495,000 living MSU alumni, I can tell you they're so excited to welcome you to their ranks and share what they have to offer you. Now, maybe if you're interested, you'd like to learn more about actually applying. Well, I've got great news for you. That's my specialty. So if you're interested in applying to Michigan State University, we have a couple deadlines you should know about. The first one's the November 1st deadline. That's our early action deadline. So while it's not a commitment, it is applying early to get a decision earlier. We'll let you know by January 15th. For international students, we say priority consideration for scholarships is actually not November 1st. It's more like December 1st though. So we build in a little bit of extra time considering it's a bit different in that international world to get all the tests you need and all the things you actually need to apply to the United States. Our final deadline isn't until February 1st, and so there's time to apply still, my friends. If you apply by February 1st, we'll give you a decision by March 31st. And for students applying after that, it's really on a rolling basis, which essentially means depends on how much space is available. In order to apply, you need a few things. You need an application. We accept the common application, the coalition application, and a Michigan State specific application. Whichever one is easiest for you is the one we are most interested in receiving. So make that choice based on what works for you. We'll also need academic transcripts, 9th year through 11th, and anything you have in progress for year 12, any board exams or formal exam results. We want to see a certified official copy of the original of those. If you apply through Common App or Coalition app, your counselor can submit those digitally. If you use the Michigan State application, we'll look forward to receiving those results via postal mail. It makes those other two a little popular among students. In addition to that, we need a test score. Well, most years we need a test score. This year, if you're a US citizen or permanent resident, we're actually test optional, so you don't have to submit any test score. For international students, we still require a test score. But it's actually not a new policy for us. Michigan State has been what I call test flexible for a number of years. So we need a test score, but we don't care which one. ACT, SAT, TOEFL, IELTS, Duolingo, any of the at-home versions, whatever works best for you and whatever your family's most comfortable with, that's the test we want to receive. And when we receive it, we'll be ready to review your application not only for admission, but for scholarships. Scholarships can range anywhere from $1,000 one time all the way up to $25,000 per year for 4 years for our international applicants. Hopefully something in there was exciting for you and you want to learn a little bit more. If so, my contact information is on the screen. Reach out to me. I'm a pretty friendly person. I'd be happy to connect with you, share more about Michigan State, maybe do a one-on-one session, and make sure that you can feel comfortable and confident if you decide to become a Spartan. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you soon.